guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera views, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door lights. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems unique in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon. at the new and improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. I'm here to talk you through some of the things you can expect to see during the first week here to help you get started down this new and exciting career path. Now, I want you to forget anything you may have heard about the old locations, you know. Some people still have a somewhat negative impression of the company. That old restaurant was kind of left to rot for quite a while, but I want to reassure you, Fazbear Entertainment is committed to family fun and above all, safety. They've spent a small fortune on these new animatronics. Facial recognition, advanced mobility, they even let them walk around during the day. Isn't that neat? But most importantly, they're all tied in kind of criminal database so they can detect a predator a mile away. Heck, we should be paying them to guard you. Now that being said, no new system is without its kinks. You're only the second guard to work at that location. The first guy finished his week but complained about conditions. We switched him over to the day shift. So, hey, lucky you, right? Mainly he expressed concern that certain characters seemed to move around at night and even attempted to get into his office. Now, from what we know, that should be impossible. That restaurant should be the safest place on Earth. So while our engineers don't really have an explanation for this, the working theory is that the robots were never given a proper night mode. So when it gets quiet, they think they're in the wrong room. So then they go try to find where the people are, and in this case, that's your office. So our temporary solution is this. There's a music box over by the prize counter, and it's rigged to be wound up remotely. So just every once in a while, switch over to the prize counter video feed and wind it up for a few seconds. It doesn't seem to affect all of the animatronics, but it does affect one of them. And as for the rest of them, we have an even easier solution. You see, there may be a minor glitch in the system, something about robots seeing you as an endoskeleton without a costume on and wanting to stuff you into a suit. So hey, we've given you an empty Freddy Fazbear head. Problem solved. You can put it on any time and leave it on for as long as you want. Eventually anything that wandered in will wander back out. Something else worth mentioning is kind of the quirky modern design of the building. You may have noticed there are no doors for you to but hey, you have a light, and even though your flashlight can run out of power, the building cannot. So don't worry about the place going dark. Well, I think that's it. You should be golden. Check the lights, put on the Freddy head if you need to. Keep the music box wound up. Piece of cake. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Using proprietary technology developed by Fazbear Entertainment, our VR development teams were able to use vintage control boards almost like plug and play, digitally recreating performances and personalities from the past in an instant.
Oh. Co tím někdo nekouká? Oh. No nic. Ještě to Ještě to neukončím. Ještě jdu na tohle. A budu zpátky. Já udělám ten Event Repair. Asi. Já půjdu na Mango. A pak půjdu na toho Enarda. Nevím, to udělám. Push button, make repair. Můžu zvládnout ten repair po druhý. Jasně jsem vlastně měla hýbat.
Welcome to Vet Repair.
A už je tady po druhý. Switch. Joj! Já se tím Mango leg. Já vlastně musím kontrolovat tu Mango. Zapomněl jsem, co mám. Mazej zpátky. A páka. No, skvělý. Tady. Oh. Hodně těžký to bude asi. Já jsem to dlouho nehrál. Šrapaj. Mazej. Čera? Yep. Mám to! Už jsem to...
Perfect, 72 degrees. Good job. See you next time.
Furt někdo. Já to natáčím už 5 minut. Oh, cool. Já jsem nečekal, že... Já musím sežrat všechno. Já jsem jak malé děcko. Nekong pražuji, tam sežrat všechno. I ten míč. Ne. A je tam? Není. Já si dám míč. Prostě nemůžu sežrat. Co to je? Sežeru kalímek. Ani kalímek. A jdeme se hned tak. Ještě na ten druhý. A to je Enard. Já Enarda tak nenávidím. Já nenávidím toho Enarda tak. Oh. Skvělý.
Welcome to Circus Babies Entertainment and Rental. It has been 0 days since last incident. Emergency ventilation repairs may be necessary to reach the boiler room on sub-basement G. We apologize for the claustrophobic accommodations of the secondary service elevator, but the comfort of the main elevator is well above your pay grade. Now, let's get to work.
Kam až jedu? Ne. Ajaj, teď už jsou to venty.
Motion trigger. Breaker room.
To je breaker room? Já nejsem help wanted. Ať se nám otvírá další ventilace.
Well done.
První mám. Rozhodně nebudu útočit snad. Ale tady už útočit na 100% bude.
Well done.
Dobrý, zavírá se to. Musím, mě bude bufat Enard. A tam už jsem Enarda ale viděl. Enard. Je to Enard. Tam je Enard. Já tě sleduju, Enarda. Hodně problémů.
Well done.
Oh. Ne! Já už to tak, že jsem umřel. Ne, to pokračuje. Proč to musí pokračovat? Come on, na. Na. Come on, na. Já tady pojedu ve výtahu a budu sledovat Enarda, že jo? Ne. Oh. Ne. Já to...
Motion trigger. Secondary service elevator ventilation shaft.
Oh. Já to můžu vydat. Dejte sam. Už mi to jede. To mám strčit. Jo. Nevidím Enarda zatím. Asi nejdřív musím se proto.
Well done.
Tady je penízek. Já dobrý, už ještě jsem si toho penízku všim. To budu muset zase nějak ovládat. Počkej. Proč cítíme zvuky z FNAF 3? Jak jdu hluboký to. Jdeme nahoru. Nahoru. Kamu? Proč jsem vyšší a vyšší? No tak... Zase dělá zvuk to. No. Kamu na. Já Enarda tak nesnáším. Dobrý. Teď jsem safe.
Motion trigger. Boiler room.
Motion trigger. Oh. 3. 1. 2.
Well done. Ještěže. Já musím myslet. Tak tohle rovnou otočím. Počkej to. Oh.
Musím jít napojený, ale... Yep.
Well done.
Oh. Tak teď to poslední, toho se už bojím docela. To už bude jumpscares. Aj. Enarde. Enarde? Co tam dělá?
Well done. A perfect 72 degrees. See you next time.
On se zapálil. On se zapálil. Tak jsem z toho ani nemusel bát. Vůbec jsem z toho nemusel brát a pak ještě dám helpovat ty dva. Teď jdeme na Fallfest, který by už měl být docela. A já budu na Mangle. Pač, nemám ještě tady ho, to dělám zár. Oni jsou teď udělaný rovnou. Tak, abych tam měl zase... Nezajímáš, asi tady mám se... Už asi to chápu. Už to chápu. Hlava, tak to tam hodím. Ona. Já nemám vzít. Tady tu hlavu tam chtěl, tohle tam chtěl. Na to, tohle tam chtěl. Já to nechtěl vzít. Tu nohu tam teď chce. Vždyť jsem ho tam. Tuhle ruku. Najít na ruku. On tam chtěl to. Jaj. Jo, ona leze tam Mangle. Jenom on na to chtělo Mangle v hlavu. To si pamatuju. Tak nechtělo. No tak to už nic nevím.
Well done. Let's see how you did.
To je dobrý.
Oh no. It looks like
Ne.
components.
Tak jsem.
Perhaps the instructions were not clear. Perhaps you should seek employment elsewhere. No, furt někdo já 25 minut. Ani ruku netrefím. Buď ticho, Dreadbear. Teď jdu na tebe, hňupa. A uvidíme, jak se mi povedeš. Keep in mind that this DLC pack is nothing more than...
Oh.
Welcome back to Research and Development. Today, we are using science to pervert the mysteries of life and reanimate the inanimate. To begin, it is customary for the creator to give a melodramatic speech. Go on, I'll wait. All done? Good job. Now let's wake our little experiment with a controlled shot. Turn the crank to lower the platform, then throw the switch.
Čemu to nemáš takhle píchátko do mozku? Ha? Teď já si mám kalibrovat ten mozek. Show.
It's alive, but lacking the necessary control module, namely the brain. So let's calibrate one. Use the laboratory tools to adjust the brain's vital characteristics. Use the blueprints as a guide for matching the correct colors, size, and neurofeedback loop. When you are satisfied, carefully place the brain in the creature's animatronic head cavity.
Ne. Tak. Červená desa. Proč tady někdo křičel? Tak. A tady byla to žlutá. Ale já mám jako barvu. Teda velikost 2. To je až moc. Tu máš. Good. Dal jsem tvoji prácu. A kvůli čemu mě ten šmejt zabil? Vysvětli mi někdo, kvůli čemu mě zabil? Nemůžu se... Já za chvilku ukončím natáčení. Ale chci